Fraction is our sixth unit of this term. Children, in this session, we are going to see about numerator, denominator, numerator and denominator of different shapes, the terms half, quarter, 3/4, division of the whole. Dear students, now we are going to do a small activity in order to easily understand about fraction. Now we have taken an apple. First, we are going to divide this apple into two equal parts. Just because we are dividing the apple into two equal parts, each part can be said as 1/2 of the whole. Now, again we are going to divide each half of the apple into two equal parts. Okay? So, totally we can get 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can call each part as 1/4 or 1/4 of the whole apple. Dear students, another important thing to be noted is two half apples. Two half apples makes one full apple. Two half apples make one full apple. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 quarter or 1/4, 1/4 apples make one full apple. Children, I hope you all clear about the topic fraction. Now let us see the terms numerator and the denominator. Numerator, the top digit in the fraction can be called as numerator, and the bottom digit in the fraction can be called as denominator. Numerator, it means that how many fraction pieces you have, and the denominator, which represents how many fraction pieces your whole is broken into. Denominator is the total number of parts that make up a whole. Numerator represents the number of equal parts on a whole. Now let us see the example problem. Example problem: there are 10 guavas in a basket which are equal sized. Here the 10 guavas makes a whole, which is the total number of guavas. The total number of guavas is equal to whole, which is equal to the denominator. So we know that the denominator represents the number of parts which makes the total, which makes the whole. So it represents denominator. So children, here the number 10, the total number of guavas represents the denominator. And here, if we take 4 guavas from the basket, what will be the fraction? Yes, it is 4/10. 4 represents the numerator and 10 represents the denominator. 4 is the numerator, which is the number of parts you have, number of parts you take. Here we taken 4 guavas. So the number of guavas we take is 4, which represents the numerator. And 10, what it means? The total number of guavas. Here the total number of guavas is 10. So 10. Here 4 represents numerator and 10 represents the denominator, and 10 is the total number of govas which makes the whole, and 4 is which we taken, the number of parts you have, and remaining fruits in the basket. What will be the fraction of remaining fruits in the basket? Yes, that is 6 by 10. Because from 10 you taken 4 govas already, and the remaining, what will be the remaining govas? 6 govas. Okay, total govas 10 govas. The number of govas which we taken is 4. The remaining govas, the number of govas is 6. Total number of govas is 10. The fraction of remaining govas in the basket is 6 by 10. So students, here 6 means numerator and 10 means denominator. Children, now let us see what will be the numerator and the denominator of different shapes. Exercise 6.3. Exercise 6.3, first problem. Write the numerator and denominator for the following numbers. So, children, we know that the top digit in the fraction is known as the numerator, and the bottom digit in the fraction is known as the denominator. So, here 3 is the numerator and 7 is the denominator. Now, here 4 is the numerator. 6 is the denominator. And here see the fraction 5 by 10. Here 5 which is in the top. So 5 is the numerator and 10 is the denominator, which represents the total whole. Here 1 is the numerator and 3 is the denominator. Second problem. Shade the parts according to the number and write the numerator and the denominator. So, children, here the first one 2 by 6. So, 2 by 6 is given. First, let us shade the figure. Now, 2 by 6. The total number of parts is 6. From 6 parts, we are going to shade 2 parts. So, let us shade 2 parts. 1, 2. So, here from 6 parts, we colored 2 parts. So, 2 represents the shaded portion and here 6 represents the total number of parts. And here numerator, the top digit in the number is called the numerator. So 2 is the numerator and 6 is the denominator. And second one 3 by 4. 4 represents the denominator, the total number of parts. Square has 4 parts here. So 4, the total number of parts is 4 and 3. From 4 parts, we are going to shade 3 parts. So, 1, 2, 3. So children, from 4 parts, we colored, we shaded 1, 2, 3. 3 parts. So numerator represents the shaded parts, that is 3. And the denominator represents the total number of parts. Here 1, 2, 3, 4. The third one, 5 by 10. So total number of parts is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. From 10 parts, we are going to shade 5 parts. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Here numerator represents the shaded parts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The top digit in the number, and denominator which represents total number of parts and the digit in the bottom, that is 10. And here in the triangle there are totally 4 parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, and only one part is going to be shaded. 1, 2, 3, 4. From the 4 parts we are shaded only one part. So the numerator, here is the top digit and the shaded portion is 1, and the denominator, total number of parts, and the bottom digit is 4. And here children, see the circle shape. Here totally there are 8 parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And from the 8 parts we are going to shade 3 parts. 1, 2 and 3. Here numerator represents the shaded parts 1, 2, 3, and also the digit in the top 3. And denominator which represents the total number of parts, the number which is in the bottom. Here 8 is the denominator. Children, now let us see the vocabulary of fraction. How to name the fractions, how to read the fractions. Whole, half, the other name of half. We can read the fraction of half as semi, quarter, 1/4, 3/4, partial. Here, for example, let us take a watermelon, which represents 1 whole. When the one watermelon is divided into 2 equal parts, so each part is 1/2. 1/2. And here we can call 1/2 as semi watermelon. 3/4. 3 parts out of 4 are left. So 3/4 of the watermelon is left. So here we can read 3/4 as 3/4. What is quarter? One watermelon is divided into 4 equal parts. And also each half watermelons, when it divides into two equal parts, each parts are said to be as quarter. So each part is 1/4. So 1/4 can also be called as quarter. 1/4 can also be called as quarter. Half. So children, once again let's recall half. One of two equal parts. Here blue color is 1/2 of the triangle. And also children, half can also be read as semi, 1/2. Here third, one of three equal parts. So among three parts, when we take one, we can say 1/3. So here how many parts makes the whole triangle? Yes, it is 3. So put 3 in the denominator. So here let us consider the part of blue color or green or yellow. What will be the part? What will be the fraction of these colors? The fraction of blue color is 1/3, 1/3. And what is the fraction of green? That is again 1/3. And also what is the fraction of yellow? It's again 1/3, 1/3. Quarter, one part of four equal parts. So when the whole complete thing is divided into four equal parts. Here triangle divided into four equal parts, and each part, each colors, blue, yellow, here navy blue and red represents quarter, 1/4, 1/4 of the whole triangle. Children, fraction, number name are given in the first column, fraction word name and fraction circle. So here 3/5 can be read as 3/5. 7/8 can be read as 7/8. And 2/3 can be read as 2/3. 3/6 can be read as 3/6. And 4/7 can be read as 4/7. 6/6 can be read as 6/6, and it makes the whole circle. Here children, one more examples are given. Here 1/1, 2/2. If the numerator and the denominator are same, the digits in the numerator and the denominator are same, then we can say it makes, the fraction makes the one whole. And 1/2 can be read as 1/2. 1/3 can be read as 1/3. 1/4 can be read as 1/4. And 1/5 can be read as 1/5. And here similarly 1/6 can be read as 1/6. 1/8, 1/8. And 1/10 can be read as 1/10. And 1/12 can be read as 1/12. Write appropriately which represent half, quarter, 3/4. In this problem, children, let us use the terms half, quarter, 3/4 to represent the fraction. See the pictures. Here in the first picture, a square is divided into 4 equal parts and 3 parts are shaded. Then we can say that 3/4 of a square are shaded. And here in the second one, again a square is divided into 4 equal parts and only one part is shaded. So what is the fraction of shaded portion? Yes, it is 1/4. How can you say that? Yes, it is quarter. So quarter portion of a square is shaded. And here in a triangle, there are 4 equal parts and only one part is shaded. And we can say quarter portion of a triangle is shaded. And here in a hexagon, half of the portion of hexagon is colored. In a leaf, half portion is shaded. So we can use half to represent the fraction. A circle is divided into 4 equal parts and only one part is shaded. It is a quarter portion of a circle is shaded. The fraction is represented as quarter. And here half. Here 2 parts are there and only one part is shaded. We can say half of the shape is shaded. Semi portion of the shape is shaded. Now children, let us see the division of the whole. Here the shapes circle, square, triangle are divided into 2, 3 or 4 equal parts. Now let us see one by one. Now children, first let us see 1/2. That can be also read as half and also semi portion of whole, partial of whole. So students, here the whole portion was divided into 2 equal parts. 1, 2, 1, 2. Here's in square 1, 2 and in triangle 1, 2. Equal parts. In 2 equal parts, these shapes are divided. In these 2 parts, one part is colored or shaded. And what will be the fraction of colored part? Yes, that is 1/2. Are you understood? Yes. So 1/2. Here 1 represents the numerator and 2 represents the denominator. That is, numerator represents the number of equal parts on a whole and 2, the denominator, represents the total number of parts that make up a whole. So children, and also one more thing, we can find the fraction of unshaded part, isn't it? Yes, it is also 1/2. Now let us see 2/3, 2/3. And here the whole portion was divided into 3 equal parts. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. In that 2 parts are shaded. So from 3 parts, equal parts, 2 parts are shaded. 1, 2, 1, 2. And now what will be the fraction of shaded portion? Yes, that is 2/3. That is the number of parts shaded by the total number of parts. also we can find the fraction of unshaded part. What will be the part? What will be the fraction of unshaded portion? Yes, it is 1 by 3. That is, one part is unshaded and the total number of parts is 3. So, the fraction of unshaded part is 1 by 3. Then see here, the whole portion was divided into 4 equal parts in circle 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 in triangle and in square 1, 2, 3, 4. So the whole portion was divided into 4 equal parts. And here 4, note it down, 4 will be the denominator because the total number of parts is 4. So 4 makes the whole. So it is the denominator, the total number of parts that make up a whole. So 4 will be the denominator. And what will be the fraction of shaded parts? Yes, that is 2 by 4. That is, 2 parts are shaded. So 2 will be the numerator, the number of equal parts on a whole which are shaded, colored. So 2 is in the top of the fractional bar. And also, children, here we can also say that the fraction of unshaded portion in circle is, yes, that is 2 by 4. So 2 parts are unshaded, which is the numerator, and by the total number of parts is 4. So 2 by 4 will be the fraction of unshaded portion 2. So here in triangle, yes, the fraction of shaded and unshaded portion will be 2 by 4. And here in square, similarly, we can say it for square. And here the fraction of shaded or unshaded portion will be the same fraction, which is 2 by 4. And also 2 by 4 can be read as 2/4. Here, see the figure. The whole part, the whole portion was divided into 8 equal parts. So 8 equal parts. So 8 will be the denominator. Yes, 8 will be the denominator. Because the total number of parts which make up a whole represents the denominator. And here, in that, 3 parts are shaded, 3 parts are colored. So 3 will be the numerator. The number of parts or shaded is 3, which represents the numerator. The shaded portion's fraction is 3 by 8. And also, children, note that what will be the fraction of unshaded portion here? Yes, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 by 8. Did you understood? Children, the fraction of shaded portion will be 3 by 8 and the fraction of unshaded portion, not colored, which is 5 by 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The unshaded parts 5 by the total number of equal parts is 8. So 5 by 8 will be the fraction of unshaded portion. And here in this figure and here the circle. In the circle, the fraction of shaded portions will be 3/8, and also 3/8 can be read as 3/8. Children, in the next class, we will see exercise 6.5 problems and to compare natural fraction and identifies greater and smaller. That is, how to compare the fractions which are having same denominators.